let's talk about the film Together. When the reviews started coming out, people were saying that this was, if not the best, one of the best horror movies of the year. So what is the verdict? Is this movie as good as people are saying it is? Yeah, I think it is. This is not like a jump scare movie, but this movie had a few of the best jump scares of this year and in recent memory. And they're not cheap jump scares. They aren't just ones that make you jump. They're ones that make you jump and then give you that feeling in the pit of your stomach that's like terrifying. The body horror aspect is really good. It's like often very CGI feeling, but I think with some of the stuff they're trying to do, it's just gotta be that. The story is super absorbing. The mystery of it really pulls you in, and the performances with Dave Franco and Alison Brie are absolutely fantastic. I think that their performances are spot on. They feel like a real couple, and really when it comes down, this film is essentially what if a relationship is body horror. It feels like an investigation of what relationships mean. To be tied to another person, to be tied to a person that maybe it's run its course, but you feel attached to that person, or maybe it's not the right person. I mean, I feel like this movie delves into all these things and uses the body horror to like lock down exactly what it feels like inside your brain. One of my favorite lines in the movie, and I don't know it like spot on, but there's a point in which Alison Brie says, if we don't split now, it's gonna be way worse later. Funny, I didn't notice like any of the music throughout this film until somewhere in like the end of the second act or the beginning of the third act. There's like a huge music cue that feels kind of goofy and funny in like a almost like Beetlejuice kind of way. And it worked. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but it was so funny that the music never really stuck out to me until it had this really strong music cue. But that does remind me, the film is funny on occasion. The film is scary, the film is kind of gross, and it's kind of funny. It is a really interesting movie. As far as the plot goes, this is not my favorite movie, but for everything that it's trying to be, it's one of the best examples of that. So I would definitely recommend Together. I think it was an awesome watch. I think it is definitely going to remain on most of the horror reviewers' top horror films of the year. So definitely check this one out when you get a chance. If you've already seen Together, let me know what you thought of the movie, and make sure to follow if you love horror movies as much as I do, and I will see you next time.